My dearest audience, there's a whirling gossip about you moving ceaselessly, and it has somebody's heart in strife. Your heavenly messengers have consistently looked after you, directing you through signs and signals. Today they deliver a pressing message. Heavenly messengers, these ethereal caretakers of destiny, have frequently seen people wrestle with time's problems. Their ethereal murmurs, generally on the breeze, give counsel when the clamor of life's choices turns out to be too clearly. Today, as they transfer this fundamental message, it's not just about talk or a maturing feeling, it's a demonstration of their ageless vigil, continuously directing, continuously watching. In the midst of the recognizable countenances in your day-to-day existence, there's one whose eyes linger on you a second longer, whose heart races when you close to they esteem you more than you could understand. Now, as you incline toward this message, consider those SLE snapshots of luck that have made a permanent imprint on your heart. The heavenly messengers express discussing murmurs and mumble. There's dependably that one talk that stands apart out. Isn't there the one that makes your heart skirt a thump, that makes you re-examine and rethink all that? This gossip has left somebody yearning to inquire as to whether its actual talk is something other than words. It's the feelings it conveys and the waves it makes. So when this murmur regarding your potential takeoff began fitting around, it wasn't simply "I will talk" time. In its steady walk forward, frequently uncovers and disguises insights. It creates shaded areas over our previous days, gaining a few experiences blur while others sparkle much more splendid. As days transform into evenings and seasons change, the heart also goes through own changes. The sentiments once lay torpid arise with a power encouraging acknowledgement, and in those minutes each ticking second turns into an indication of the delicacy of minutes and the decisions they present. Life, like a fanciful stream, frequently takes us through surprising curves and turns. Minutes when the quiet metronome inside us abruptly ticks stronger, asking us to act, to communicate. Have you at any point felt that vibe, that throbbing desire to move quickly, like an internal voice developing more unshakable? Its temperament's approach to letting us know it's time to quit seeing from the sidelines and bounce into the main issue. Yet with life-changing reports, they can upset our internal balance. Envision a still lake unexpectedly upset by a stone, the ripples spread out, influencing everything in their way. For your quiet admirer, in the event that wasn't a brief considered you migrating, it was the significant acknowledgement of how transient minutes can be, of chances missed and of words inferred. Now, before we go further, there's a mystery you're ignorant about, concealed in the midst of day-to-day merriments and relaxed health. This individual has been discreetly succumbing to you for different individual reasons. They kept this love stored away. Perhaps it was dread of responsibility, dismissal, or frailty that persuaded them you wouldn't really feel similar piece of them accepted. They required opportunity, future time to terms with these feelings, to construct boldness, trusting that sometime or another the connection between both of you would normally develop. Each spirit sooner or later stands up to reports and privileged insights. These quiet ghosts, some of the time grounded in truth, different times in errors, assume a vital part in characterizing our excursions. They push us to introspect, to defy, and frequently to accommodate with our deepest sentiments. And for your quiet admirer, this talk turned into a mirror, mirroring their most profound feelings and the quandary of going up against or hiding them. The profound scene get away from this individual winds up exploring his extraordinary recollections imparted to you give warmth while the chilling chance of a future without you poses a potential threat such a to and fro can be overpowering yet your brilliant energy remains as a reference point you've been that directing light warming numerous spirits even without your acknowledgement. Isn't it ironic how we frequently become involved with the Sunday of things trusting that fates will line up all the universe to send a glaring sign yet life's unforeseen turns disturb us why this person who furtively and you found there sometime or another giving by a string their imagined wonderful minutes tossed into tumult yet inside this unrest one thing solidified the profundity of their affections for you this individual now at a junction fights clashing feelings on one hand the craving to as of now not squander minutes expecting an opportunity that you could respond their sentiments on the other vulnerability about the talk's reality and its suggestions, since they're prepared to admit it would mean they not like to convolute things particularly in the event that you are really nearly leaving envision remaining at the convergence of two ways each with its own allure and provokes it's much the same as being in a faintly lit room with two entryways each radiating a delicate gleam one coaxing with the comfortable the other with the obscure have you at any point been at such a crossroads while pushing ahead is both a demonstration of fortitude and an act of pure trust life's most significant choices frequently emerge at these junctions the divine messengers in their heavenly insight have decided to transfer this essential message to you this exceptional individual looks for an opportunity either to set out on another excursion with you or to find the conclusion they've yearned for whether Thuma holds true the holy messengers ask you to contact raw intake part in that real-to-life genuine discussion that could reshape your future we frequently underrate the groundbreaking force of such earnest discussions in a world obfuscated by suspicions and ditherings an open discourse can be the reference point similar as the primary beam of sunrise breaking the night's haziness review a second when one veritable discussion moved the elements of a relationship or shed lucidity on a formerly questionable circumstance the role excellence of credibility lies in uncovering the unvarnished truth be it overwhelming or consoling your excursion with this individual regardless of whether deliberately recognized has been a dance of unobtrusive yet strong snapshots of association these passing occurrences hold the possibility to shape prospects their profound inclinations their ebb and flow situation and the genuineness of their expectations all underline the exceptional spot you hold in their heart currently may be the best second for you to genuinely get a handle on the significant impact you've provided reason to feel ambiguous about their life and the potential roads that could unfurl for both of you this finishes up the message from your heavenly messengers I need to end with a request for you, ruler, as they stand at the junction of feelings and choices. I entreat you to concede them the clearness and solidarity to confront the vulnerability before them. May your heavenly direction lead them to participate in a genuine and extraordinary discussion, whether it prompts a fresh start or a required conclusion. Give them your insight and fortitude so they might explore the unpredictable dance of connections and perceive the significant impact they have in one more's life right now. May your light sparkle upon them, carrying them harmony and understanding. So be it. With this disclosure, predetermination has introduced you at a junction. Anything where you track companionship or sentiment, it guarantees stomach muscle security. More profound and more significant than before. Every relationship has its pivotal occasion, and this could be yours. While life doesn't give us a manual for such basic crossroads, the common chuckling, quiet understandings, and unvoiced feelings create the remarkable stories that make each bomb so unique. So 222. To guarantee this message and the favors inside for your own attempt, and leave a good remark for different watchers who could require an inspiration help in their day. The universe sees it as a thoughtful gesture that fills the pattern of good karma. You'll spread energy and getting the universe's gifts. Consequently, we should elevate one another and make rushes of good energy together. Did you had any idea about there's a potential picture of your genuine perfect partner that you can take a gander at right now? It very well may be somebody you know or somebody that you haven't met. It's astonishing how exact these have been. You need to see the photograph to understand. Click the connection in the portrayal to get your perfect partner sketch. A significant message is hanging tight for you in the following video. Will you hear it?